Hello everybody, welcome back to Greenwood Girl Cards. My name is Jill and I'm so glad you're joining me for this wonderful Peachy Keen stamp release. If you read the Peachy Keen newsletter that went out today, then you already know that there are some new stamps in the Peachy Keen store. And Kathy sent out a beautiful newsletter this morning. I had hoped to have this video coincide with her newsletter and go out this morning too. But I ran out of steam last night getting things done, so I am filming it tonight instead, and it is Wednesday night, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So I hope you are all having fun getting ready for the big Thanksgiving Day celebration with family and friends, or maybe cozying up at home and having a smaller meal and watching some good Christmas movies. Oh my goodness, there's so many neat things coming out. Will Ferrell has a new Christmas movie. I think Ryan Reynolds, Will Ferrell, I forget who all is in it, but I think it's on Apple Pay TV or something. I don't know. But I'm hoping I get to see it eventually. And so whatever you're doing for Thanksgiving, I send my love out to all of you, to all of the people that have supported me over the years here on my YouTube home and have supported Saturday Morning Makes. I'm just so grateful. So I hope you all have a joyful celebration. And I'm going to get started and share these beautiful polymer sets that Kathy and Dave are releasing. So you'll remember the sets because they were released as digitals before. This was, I believe, towards the end of last year, maybe at Christmas time last year. I can't remember when we released the digitals or when Kathy did. But I thought it would be fun for all the people that had asked for these to be polymer stamps. Kathy and I were talking and I said, well, maybe you could make those into polymer stamps and add some sentiments. So that's what she did, and these are so fun. I love these stamps, and I love the sentiments that she added. So here's this first one. This is PK 2600, and it's called Lorie, and that is Kathy's dear friend, I believe, that it's named for, and it says, thoughts of you make me smile, and then the sentiment when you turn to the side says, then laugh and finally cry as I choke on my frosting. Do you have friends that just make you laugh hysterically, and like if you're eating frosting, you would choke on it? I have a sister like that, an aunt, and lots of friends that make me laugh, and I just loved this one. So, and such a cute image with this little ginger holding the beaters. And so let me show you the card I made with that one. Here's that sweet sentiment, thoughts of you make me smile. I colored up the cute ginger just using some Copic markers, and her beaters are glittered up with the frosting. Oh, excuse me, you guys. And I did add some little speckles of frosting or flour, or however you want to look at on her apron, as if she's gotten a little bit messy while she was baking, which I just love. And I put 2 little heart buttons too, and I just think this turns out so cute. And I kind of colored the apron sort of wonky, but you can just go with it, right? I looked at it later and I think I should have colored it slightly differently, but it's okay. Anyway, I love the sentiment, thoughts of you make me smile, then laugh and finally cry as I choke on my frosting. I just think it's adorable. And I used a beautiful circle die from My Creative Time that has this beautiful stitching scalloped motif in it. And I also used another stitching die kind of behind here just to add a little bit of rustic detail to it. And you can kind of see the little detail behind here. And then I did take my stickles and just fill in some of the gingham so that there'd be some little glowing glitter on the card. And then on the inside, I just used this beautiful die from Frantic Stamper that's called the Arches Frame die. And you've seen me share this before many times over the years, but it's this die set right here. It's one that I invested in this a long time ago, and I use it quite frequently. It's one of my favorite die sets because it makes such a beautiful arch frame on the outside of the paper like that all the way around. So really pretty. So that is this card. Here is what the, just in case you don't know, these are the Pretty Circle layer dies from My Creative Time. D267 is the item number, and this is what the die cuts into the paper. So it cuts a stitched line as well as this beautiful scallop layer. So those are the circle dies that I used on the card. This is the die that I used in the background. It's die 1149Y. It's called the Border Stitching 2 die. And it is, does it have, there you go. You can see it better there. So it cuts these patterns, and you can certainly cut the dies apart, but I just leave them together, and I cut into the paper all of them. And it just kind of gives some fun texture. So I love how this card turned out, and I love this sweet, sweet image. So that's PK 2600 Lorie. So thank you, Kathy, for doing that. And then this one is PK 2601, and it's Al. And Al is licking his spatula full of frosting. And I haven't colored him up tonight, but this one has the sentiment, happy birthday to one sweet cookie. And I think that's a really fun sentiment too, and would make an adorable card, especially for a winter birthday, or even a Christmas birthday with that cute gingerbread man. But really any time. I think gingerbreads can be used all year. Then there is PK 2602 Mary, and this one is just adorable with the two little gingers peeking out of her apron. And this is one of my favorite images that Kathy's ever done. It just always makes me smile. And I'll show you what I made with it. I made this little tag, and I think I've made tags like this before. This one has a snowflake background, just a snowflake paper in the background. And it's actually got something on it. There we go. Sorry about that. And it's so fun to color these little gingers and stuff. So it's just a really cute little image, and it just makes you smile. And I did add some glitter to it. So just really sweet. And then I put two little tags, one that says joy and one that says with love at Christmas. And those are just tied on with a little bell with a rusty pin. So I don't know if you can see that, but it just says joy and with love at Christmas. And right now I can't remember what sets these are from. These were some tags that I had in my little stash of extras on my desk. So anyway, that is that project using Mary, okay, PK 2602. And such a sweet little Christmas tag. And then the last one is of the little gingers is PK 2603, and it's Sabrina. And you'll remember this image. It's a sweet grandmother holding on to her little baby ginger. And I just love coloring her too. You can color her hair a lot of different colors. And the little ginger is so sweet. And this one says sending hugs and lots of love. And I forgot to mention that this one just says hello there. So, but they each have sentiments with them, which is really nice. And you can mix and match depending on which one you're using. So you'll remember that these were digitals. These are now photopolymer stamp sets, and they are available at Peachy Keen right now. And she is having a Black Friday sale. I believe there's 10% off with no code. It's just across the board on their products that were already on sale. So I'm not sure how much it ends up being that you're saving, but they are on sale for Black Friday and the Thanksgiving holiday. And then the other one that she did, and I've got it printed for to a page right now, but this is called the Gingerbread Bowl, and it was remade, and it's PK 151. And I love this one. She put a bunch of really neat sentiments with it. And this little image of these gingers is so sweet. And she broke down the sentiments on this other sheet so that you guys could see. Again, this is PK 151. So it has gingerbread cookies. It has a little heart. It has I love gingers with the little ginger in it. Then it says I love gingerbread cookies. Thank you for the yummy cookies. So thank you for the delicious cookies, especially for the great cookie exchange. There's a to and from in here. Baked with love, especially for you, and then baked with love here. So there is, so you could do baked with love, especially for you, or just baked with love. And then she shows how you can take the little ginger and the heart and decorate the bowl if you want. And then, of course, all those sweet gingers in the bowl with those adorable Peachy Keen faces, tongues out, ready to lick, ready to sing, ready to just be happy for Christmas. And such a sweet image. I had hoped to color this one tonight too, but I have so much on my plate tonight that I'm going to stop with just the two projects that I have done. So just this sweet little mama with her baby gingers, and then this one here with the fun sentiment. So those are my samples for this beautiful Peachy Keen release. I hope that if you were interested in having these sets in polymer, that you will be excited to know that they are now available. And I am showing the digitals just because I told Kathy it was fine to just send me the digitals versus the stamp sets. So I hope you guys don't mind not seeing the actual sets, you know, the real polymer, but you're seeing what's in each set. I hope that you guys go and take a look at her website. There are additional items that she has released that are not part of what I'm showing you tonight, that are on her site in her new section. So everybody, thanks for tuning in to this video. As always, to Kathy and Dave Jakopovich of Peachy Keen Stamps, thank you for all you do to make creating fun, and thank you mostly for coming out of retirement and offering your beautiful stamps again. It's certainly a blessing to so many of us who were wanting your stamps and couldn't get them. There were so many of my subscribers that wanted their stamps and weren't able to get them for a long time. And you'll remember a couple years ago, I sent a note to Kathy and just said, is there any way you could print a few of your stamps? And I gave her a list of a couple stamp sets in particular. And Kathy wrote back and said yes. And she came out of retirement, and we've been doing releases ever since together. And you know, she's doing stuff all the time with her site, and there's often stuff that I'm not sharing that she puts out, so you should just watch her site all the time and certainly read her newsletter and follow along with all the beauty that is Peachy Keen Stamps. So thanks for watching this video tonight for this wonderful Peachy Keen release for Thanksgiving 2022. And everybody have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. Blessings and hugs. Choose joy. Have a wonderful, wonderful time with your family and friends. Bye now.